Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see in my title and thumbnail, you can see that it's Paradise Lost. So today's topic is Paradise Lost. But before going to the topic, I'd like you to please subscribe my channel. Don't hit the bell button or like, but at least you can subscribe it. I know you watch my videos, but you don't subscribe. Why? Please subscribe it. I request you, please. Okay, let's get started with the poem. So first of all, I want to give you a little introduction about the poem. So Paradise Lost is an epic poem in blank verse. It was written in 17th century by English poet John Milton. And the version of Paradise Lost was published in 1667, consists of books with over 10,000 lines of verse. A second edition followed in 1674, arranged into 12 books with minor revision throughout. The poem concerns the biblical story of the fall of man, the temptation of Adam and Eve by the fallen angel Satan, and their eviction from Garden of Eden. Now let's come to the character. So there are 5 major characters. First is Satan. Satan, formerly called Lucifer, is the first major character introduced in the poem. The second is Adam. Adam is the first human created by God, and he requests a companion from God. Then God created Eve, and Eve is the third major character. Eve is the second human created by God. First was Adam, second was Eve. God takes one Adam's rib and shapes it into Eve. Then comes Raphael. Raphael is an archangel who is sent by God to Eden in order to strengthen Adam and Eve against Satan. You will come to know why God has done this. Okay, let's move to the next. Michael. Michael is an archangel who is preeminent in military skill. Now let's come to the poem. So the poem begins with a prologue in which John Milton invokes the muse named Urania to help him to write this epic poem. For example, as we recite Ganesh Vandana to begin some specific program or function, so same as that, Milton also invokes a muse named Urania. Actually, Satan was defeated by the army of God, and now he created his own devil's army to take revenge from God. And they organized a meeting in the hell itself, where he said, better to reign in the hell than to serve in heaven. At that time, Beelzebub suggested that we can corrupt the new creation by God, that is the earth, for taking revenge from God. Satan also agrees on this plan. On the other side, God also forecasted that there is something worse is going to happen. And here Satan has created a bridge from hell to earth. Then he somehow managed to enter into the God's paradise, and by watching the beauty of paradise, his jealous for God has increased. Then he thought that he will commit some evil deed in this paradise also. And then he saw Adam and Eve, and they were discussing about the fruit of knowledge, that God has given them the command to do whatever they want except eating that fruit of knowledge. But unfortunately, Satan was listening all these gossips between them. After that, at night when Adam and Eve were sleeping, Satan went to them, but Archangel caught him and he ran away from there. At that night, Eve also saw the dream that she disobeyed God's command. Then God sent an angel named Raphael to warn them from Satan, and Raphael described the story of war in heaven, how Satan was thrown away from heaven. And when Adam tried to ask more about this to Raphael, he just disagreed and said, don't try to get over knowledge. Okay. Then after After 7 days, Satan entered the Garden of Eden in the shape of a snake. At this time, Adam and Eve were roaming separately in the paradise, and Satan took the advantage of the time. And what he did? He misled Eve to eat the fruit of knowledge. At first, she was not accepting this proposal to eat the fruit of knowledge, but later she committed this sin, and when Adam came, she also offered to Adam to do the same. She also offered Adam to eat the fruit of knowledge. At this point of time, Adam understood that Eve would be thrown away from the paradise. So he also ate that fruit, and they also became physical with each other at this point of time. And this is the climax of the story of the poem, okay? Then God has sent his angels to punish Adam and Eve. But before punishing Adam and Eve, angels wanted to punish the one who misled them. That was Satan. Actually, Satan has two children. First, death and sin. So what he did, he said his children to go to earth, and they made the earth unbearable. Means they already made animals carnivorous. And Adam and Eve blaming each other. On the other side, Adam and Eve blaming each other for their deed. What they have committed, that they ate forbidden fruit. Then Eve accepted her fault, and they started asking for forgiveness from God. There God then sent angel Michael to send them to earth. But before sending, Michael has shown the glimpse of future, that how their future generation would also suffer. And Eve has to give birth and suffer with the birth pain, and Adam has to work hard to feed them. And one day the flood will occur, and all human beings will die except only one, that is Noah, 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 who will make the boat, and then Jesus will come, who wipe out all sin done by human beings. Okay? And God converted all Satan into a snake for giving punishment to them. So this was all punishment given by God. And what was the theme? Theme was the disobedience. The first disobedience, committed sin done by Eve and Adam and Eve. Okay, so that's it. This was the end of the poem. It is very short video, so I hope you would like my video. And it is very clearly explained summary about Paradise Lost, because it's very tough, guys. It is a very lengthy and tough poem. But I would suggest you to go to the book and read line by line. It's very interesting also. So let's come to the conclusion. What is the suggestion of critics remark? So here Milton presents Satan as the origin of all evil. But readers rarely accepted this interpretation. Actually, Romanticist critics such as William Blake, P.B. Shelley, Lord Byron, William Hazlitt are known for reading Satan as the true hero of Paradise Lost. Other critics such as C.S. Lewis and Charles Williams argued against reading Satan as the sympathetic, heroic figure because they were devout Christians. They were not accepting this. Whereas John Carey argues that this conflict cannot be solved ever. And he said, Satan's ambivalence is a precondition of the poem's success, a major factor in the attention it has aroused. Okay, so this was it. I hope you liked my video, but I don't know whether you like my video or not, whether you will give me a thumbs up or not, but please subscribe my channel. I know you watch, but you don't subscribe it. सब्सक्राइब करने में क्या जाता है यार, सब्सक्राइब तो एटलीस्ट कर ही सकते हो. डोंट हिट द बेल बटन, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डिस्टर्ब यू, बट यू कैन सब्सक्राइब इट. प्लीज सब्सक्राइब इट. I give you precise information and I explain it in very clear voice, and I work hard for making it. You can subscribe my channel. Alright. Okay, bye. Take care. Keep loving literature. Bye bye.